How to thrive alone after 80. 5 essential rules every senior must know to live vibrantly. Imagine it's 3 a.m. and 81-year-old James slips in his kitchen. No one hears his cries for help. This terrifying scenario plays out for thousands of seniors every year. But what if I told you 5 simple rules could have saved James and could protect your life too? If you're over 80 and living alone or care about someone who is the next 12 minutes could be the most critical you'll ever watch. Today I'm sharing 5 vital rules to live independently with strength plus 1 mistake that puts 65% of seniors at serious risk. Don't click away. Your safety depends on this. Living alone after 80 isn't just about getting by. It's about thriving with confidence, dignity, and joy. Currently, millions of seniors worldwide live alone, and this number is increasing. You've raised families, built careers, and faced life's challenges. You're tougher than you realize. But independence after 80 demands a unique kind of wisdom, one rarely taught. Today I'm revealing 5 essential rules successful seniors use to live safely and boldly on their own. These aren't just ideas, they're proven strategies from real people who've mastered solo living. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear roadmap to not only survive, but also flourish on your terms. Before we dive in, I want to hear from you. What's your biggest worry about living alone as you age? Drop it in the comments below. Your question might help someone else, and I read every single one. Let's start with a rule that could save your life. Rule 1, build your emergency safety network. This first rule isn't about fear, it's about being ready. Your emergency safety network needs multiple layers because technology can fail, and people aren't always available when you need them most. Start with a medical alert system, not just any system. Choose one that automatically detects falls and connects you to help in seconds. Pro tip, test it monthly. Call the monitoring center to confirm they have your up-to-date medical info and emergency contacts. Next, create your human network. This isn't about burdening others, it's about mutual support. Pick 3 neighbors, not just 1. Set up rotating check-ins, a simple signal like opening your blinds every morning or turning on your porch light at dusk. If the signal doesn't happen, they know to check on you. With family, establish a communication schedule that works for everyone. Maybe a quick text each morning or a call every few days. The key is consistency without feeling like a chore. Use technology wisely. Video calls, messaging apps, or social media to stay connected without intruding. Let me tell you about 80-year-old Margaret. She lived alone after losing her spouse. One morning, she fainted while watering her plants. Because she had a solid safety network, 3 things happened at once. Her medical alert system detected the fall, her neighbor noticed her blinds weren't open, and her son got an automated alert. Paramedics arrived in 7 minutes. Doctors said a 10-minute delay could have been fatal. Today, Margaret is back to her vibrant, independent life. Your safety network needs backup plans for common emergencies. What if the power's out for days? What if you can't drive? What if your doctor's unavailable? Write down these scenarios and plan for each. Stock emergency supplies, flashlights with fresh batteries, a battery-powered radio, 3 days' worth of water, non-perishable food, and a list of your medications with dosages. Keep important documents in a waterproof container. Have you set up your safety network yet? What's the toughest part for you? Share in the comments your ideas could inspire others. But a safety network is just the start. The second rule tackles something many seniors face but rarely discuss openly. Rule 2. Master the art of healthcare. Self-advocacy healthcare gets trickier as we age. When you're alone, you're your own best advocate. This isn't about being difficult. It's about getting the care you deserve and understanding your health. Prepare for every doctor's visit like a business meeting. Write down your symptoms, questions, and concerns beforehand. Bring a list of medications, including over-the-counter supplements. Don't assume your doctor recalls everything from your last visit. They see dozens of patients weekly. Game changer. Bring a small notebook. and jot down what the doctor says during the appointment. This isn't rude, it shows you're serious about your health. Ask them to spell medical terms and explain them simply. If something's unclear, say so. A good doctor will value your questions. Before leaving, ensure you understand 3 things. What's wrong? What's the treatment plan? When should you follow up or seek emergency care? If the doctor seems rushed, politely say, "I want to make sure I get this right before I go." For pharmacy visits, use one pharmacy for all your meds, so they can spot dangerous interactions. Ask the pharmacist questions. They often know more about drug interactions than busy doctors. Set up auto refills for chronic medications to avoid running out. Organize medical records at home with a simple folder system test results, medication lists, and appointment summaries. This ensures you're ready for ER visits or new specialists. Consider bringing an advocate, family friend, or hired professional to key appointments. 2 sets of ears are better than 1. Take 82-year-old Robert's story. He felt exhausted for months, but his doctor brushed it off as aging. Feeling ignored, he learned from his daughter to be assertive. At his next visit, Robert brought a detailed symptom list and asked, "What tests can rule out serious issues?" Blood work revealed a thyroid condition. Early treatment gave him his energy back. Know your insurance coverage and rights. Understand what's covered, how to appeal denials, and when to seek second opinions. Don't let insurance companies make medical decisions that's between you and your doctor. Build relationships with your healthcare team. Learn the names of nurses and staff and thank them for their help. These connections matter when you need urgent care. What's your biggest challenge with healthcare providers? Do you feel heard? Share your story in the comments. Your experience might empower someone else. Healthcare is critical, but the 3rd rule focuses on the foundation of your independence. Rule 3, create your independence. Maintenance system. Independence after 80 isn't just surviving, it's managing your home finances and routines to stay confident and self-reliant. A smart system prevents small issues from becoming big problems. Start with home maintenance. Make a seasonal checklist. Test smoke alarms every 6 months. Clean gutters twice a year. And service heating and cooling systems annually. But know your limits. Climbing ladders at 80 isn't brave, it's risky. Build relationships with trusted service providers before you need them urgently. Simplify your home. Remove tripping hazards, improve lighting, and keep frequently used items within reach. Install grab bars in bathrooms now, not after a fall. Consider lever-style door handles. They're easier on arthritic hands. Organize finances for clarity. Set up auto payments for utilities and insurance to avoid late fees, but review statements monthly to catch errors or fraud. Create an emergency fund of $5,000, $10,000 for unexpected repairs or expenses. This isn't your retirement savings. It's your AC breaks in July fund. Keep a list of reliable service providers, plumber, electrician, handyman. Get recommendations from neighbors, not just online reviews. Connect with local hardware store staff. They often know good contractors. Master adaptive cooking and shopping. Batch cook meals when you're energized and freeze portions. Use grocery delivery or pickup services without hesitation. They're tools for independence, not signs of weakness. Stock easy-to-prepare, nutritious foods for low-energy days. Consider 84-year-old Susan. After her partner passed, maintaining her 40-year-old home felt overwhelming. Instead of moving, she got strategic. She hired a local teen for yard work, connected with 3 reliable contractors, and simplified her home room by room. She added better lighting, cleared clutter, and turned a ground-floor room into her main living space. 5 years later, Susan still lives in her beloved home, hosting book club meetings and tending a small herb garden. Her secret: she planned to age in place instead of hoping it would work out. Plan for daily activities. If you can't drive for a while, research senior shuttles, ride shares, or friend networks now. If grocery shopping gets tough, set up delivery accounts ahead of time. Organize paperwork with labeled folders for insurance, medical records, and finances. Store copies of key documents in a fireproof safe. Stay physically capable with simple exercises. Balance drills, light strength training with household items, and regular walks. What part of staying independent feels toughest for you? Share in the comments others might have creative solutions. Independence is key, but the fourth rule is about what fuels your happiness. Rule 4. Build meaningful social connections. Loneliness isn't just unpleasant, it's a health risk. Studies show social isolation impacts your health as much as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Building connections after 80 takes effort, and sometimes stepping outside your comfort zone. Start with your interests, join book clubs, gardening groups, volunteer organizations, or faith communities. The key is showing up regularly, not just when you feel like it. Embrace intergenerational friendships. Don't limit yourself to peers your age. Mentor younger people or join programs connecting seniors with students or families. These bonds bring unexpected energy. Use technology as a tool, not a substitute. Video calls with faraway family social media groups for your hobbies or online senior communities can complement, not replace face-to-face interaction. If tech feels daunting, ask someone to teach you. Most people are happy to help. Volunteer strategically. Choose causes that align with your values and offer regular social contact reading to kids, helping at a community center or supporting other seniors. Create your social opportunities. Host coffee mornings, potlucks, or game nights. You don't need fancy hosting skills. People value genuine invitations. Take 79-year-old Henry's story. After losing his wife, he rarely spoke to anyone beyond store clerks. His son persuaded him to volunteer at a local community garden. Reluctantly, Henry joined. Within months, he was there 3 days a week, not just for the plants, but for the friendships with younger volunteers. He now hosts weekly barbecues, calling this his happiest chapter yet. Be a great friend at any age. Listen actively, remember details about others' lives, and accept help gracefully. Join walking groups, coffee clubs, or neighborhood associations. Low-commitment activities that can grow into deep friendships. Don't expect instant bonds. The best friendships often develop slowly. Consider a pet if your situation allows. Pets offer companionship and chances to meet others during walks or vet visits. Fight the urge to isolate when you're feeling low. That's when you need connection most. Have a plan for tough days, people to call, places to go, or activities that lift your spirits. What's worked for you in making or keeping friends? Worried about isolation? Share in the comments your story could inspire someone. Connections enrich your life, but the final rule is about facing life's biggest challenges with confidence. Rule 5. Prepare for the unexpected with confidence. This rule isn't about gloom, it's about facing reality with wisdom to ensure your wishes are honored and your independence lasts. Smart preparation brings peace of mind. Start with essential legal documents, a current will healthcare directive, financial power of attorney, and HIPAA authorization. Review them every few years or after major life changes. Keep originals in a safe deposit box and copies at home. Have open talks with trusted family or friends about your wishes for healthcare finances and end-of-life plans. These conversations are a gift to those who care about you. Plan for gradual changes in ability, home modifications. Support services. Make decisions from strength, not crisis. Organize finances for easy management. Store account details and passwords securely. Build a support team, friends, family, or professionals before you need them. Take 83-year-old Linda's story. She meticulously planned her affairs, discussing everything with her kids and naming a backup decision-maker. When a fall landed her in the hospital, her family knew her wishes, enabling a smooth recovery and return home. Create a personal emergency packet, medical history, medications, emergency contacts, and insurance info. Research future housing options while healthy senior communities assisted living. Understand your insurance coverage and plan for gaps. Practice accepting help to build support systems for later. What part of planning for the future feels most overwhelming? Share in the comments. Meet 86-year-old William. 3 years ago, living alone after 50 years of marriage felt daunting. He was anxious and isolated, with each day a struggle. Then he embraced these 5 rules. He installed a medical alert system and bonded with 3 neighbors who became true friends. He learned to advocate with doctors, confidently managing his medications. He organized his home and finances, joined a local choir, and now teaches history classes at a community center. He completed his legal plans, openly discussing his wishes with his family. Today, William isn't just surviving, he's thriving. He travels to see friends, hosts family game nights, and even picked up painting at 86. He lives with purpose, not fear, discovering that life after 80 can be his most vibrant chapter. If this video gave you confidence to live independently, hit the like button and share it with a senior you care about. Your share could change their life. Subscribe and tap the bell for more. What's your biggest takeaway? Which rule will you start with? Drop it in the comments. I read them all, and your insights help others. Remember, age is just a number, but wisdom is your superpower.